Good morning. I've been busy yesterday canning some lovely chicken, and yes, I save jars. I'm saving plastic tubs to eventually put soap in. It's my new addition. And here's my chicken. They call it ugly chicken, and every jar has sealed. And these are just reused pasta jars, pasta sauce jars. They're a good size. They're a little bit bigger than a pint. And I have never had a broken jar. I have never had one come unsealed. And they're a lot tougher, and I don't have to mollycoddle them like I do with the ball jars. So I save every jar, and I know the Americans frown upon it, but that's just because they're not familiar with it. In Australia, we, for water bathing, we pretty much only ever use these types of jars, or in the olden days, they used to put cellophane over the top or wax, and I prefer to water bath, but the food doesn't go off. There's no muck under the lids that can cause you grief if you wash them properly. You just wash them, make sure they're dry, and then pop them back onto the jar so they don't dry out. The rubber, if it dries out, will cause a failed seal. So you need to wash the jar, wash the lid, let them dry, and then close the jar and the lid up and store them. So I'm very pleased that all my chicken worked out, and no fails, no broken jars. So I'm happy. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. One other thing, just because they were a little bit bigger than a pint means that I canned them for 90 minutes, just like you would a quart. If they had been the size of a pint, well then I would have used the pint time, which I think is 75 minutes. So just remember that. Make sure that the jar size matches the canning times. Okay, I'm going. Goodbye. Quickly, one other thing. Those particular jars that I've just showed you can be double stacked in the Presto. I did double stack them, and I could have fit 18 jars, but I ended up with 14. So it's very frustrating sometimes with the Presto because you can't stack the quarts. So for that, I have an all-American canner. But I prefer the Presto because it's lighter to work with. The lid is easier to put on. And I guess in my old age, the Presto just suits me better. And I still use the All-American, but I just prefer the Presto. So with my little jars, I can do 18 at a time if I wanted to. Okie dokie, now I'm going. You all have a lovely day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.